It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Xavier Worthy now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, you're flying around and making the play.
It's a pickup of 26, and the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Yellow!
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Nose caught. They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Design bootleg here. The back grabs it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Steelers first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
319. Back north.
Rodgers from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pistol snap, Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Chiefs get it back with a nice return to boot, down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's cut by Hollywood Brown. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. It's Pacheco on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Short pass brought in. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stride out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completed to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
46-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. He finds it right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Lays out left side and gets it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This report by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Dante Kent with the return. Massive hits, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Yellow.
Running right is Pacheco. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right
back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pick of a 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kent on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Rudolph. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Rudolph from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 30 yards on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ryan! Here we go, here we go! Huh, 19, Ryan! Check out!
A give here to Gainwell. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Steelers who have second and 4.
On the set! On the set, Bulldog 70! Go!
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Again, this is Gainwell. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go now! Check, 18 Cardinal, Ace, go!
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. It's his running back.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
19, 18! Buffalo 18!
On the handoff, here's Gainwell. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brown with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yellow! Spartan!
First and 10. It's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. Caught at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Butker knocks it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end his first half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Rudolph from the pistol. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Stephanie! Hogan 19! 60 down!
Back to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Counter give here to Pacheco. He loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
You know, this just can't... happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On first down, here's Rudolph. Short pass brought in, and he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On the play action, here's Rudolph. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Pass play now. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
15.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 16-point ball game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action, Rudolph.
1st down, Steelers.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
On the red zone now. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Steelers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Rudolph. Finds him over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Rudolph from the gun. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Worthy now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Chiefs take over a 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. It gives him Pacheco to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. A lot of space ahead. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Rudolph. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. To the air on third and long. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run, Pacheco. And he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Johnson now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. It connects down the sideline. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Back to throw now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He's going to throw again on second down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He hits him downfield. This is Miller. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside.
And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go get your job done. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Worthy now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and
3. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs about set to celebrate this win. Second and 3 now.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 180.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We get to Johnson to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, this is Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Rudolph from the pistol. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.